In the summer of 2022, 9 teachers from 7 Caribbean islands came to Marine Lab in Key Largo, Florida for the Caribbean Teachers Initiative, made possible through a generous donation by the Ocean Conservation, Exploration, and Education Foundation and in partnership with H. Labadie Stout Community College, Tortola, BVI.
I've tried things that I've never tried before in terms of snorkeling.
Honestly, this has been one of the best experiences I've ever had.
Well, obviously all the snorkels and excursions were amazing.
This was the first year of the Caribbean Teachers Initiative. How do you think it went?
I think it went great. We're so excited that we were able to get 9 teachers. We were shooting for 15, but with the pandemic and the short time frame that we had, having 9 is a great start.
What was something interesting you learned while at Marine Lab?
We actually did here at Marine Lab was Cassiopeia culturing, and we figured out how to get the eggs of the Cassiopeia, which was something I never knew about, never thought about. So it's definitely something that I can incorporate into my teaching of upside down jellyfish at the mangrove nursery.
We want to incorporate blue economy in our teachings, a more sustainable living without damaging our coral reefs, without overfishing.
How important is the work Marine Lab does in educating people about the marine environment?
It's really important because you're not going to save something unless you have that emotional connection to it. And so when we bring students, whether they're 5th graders or teachers, educators, adults, high schoolers that are too cool for school, they come here and they learn about the ocean and they just get this emotional connection. And there's something that speaks to everybody. Like, some teachers, like one of your teachers said that the microplastics really opened his eyes. With others, it's just seeing what's under the water. We get lots of first-time snorkelers. We get lots of people that have been snorkeling and scuba diving, for years and years and years and still learn something new. And it just makes that connection. So having that emotional connection to the ocean makes them want to save it, want to work towards changing their lifestyle, supporting policies that will help save the ocean because it's all we got.
What part of the program did you connect with?
One of the lab that really spoke to me was the Microplastics lab, and it really showed me that our development as human beings have caused very harm to the environment, and the little water that we take for granted in the ocean is filled with plastics that are killing the food that we eat, and it's hurting the animals that we love so much. So I think that we as humans need to try to curb or even reduce the kind of waste products that end up in the water, because
What I really loved about it was the fact that we went out into the ocean and got that practical hands-on experience to firsthand see the species ourselves, and that for me was really fulfilling.
Was the program useful?
Well, they cover a lot of topics here that are very applicable for the Caribbean teachers and the educators that came up here, like myself. Coming from the Nature Foundation, everything that we covered as far as like seagrass, algae, mangroves, the coral reefs are all filled with things and information that I can take back for the students on our island.
It's been a great networking opportunity, especially for me and us other Caribbean teachers, because as a region sometimes we're a bit further away from each other, so it's great to come together here, be able to see different teaching techniques, what other Caribbean countries are doing, and how we could possibly implement those same techniques where we are.
This was the first year of the program. Is it something you will continue to offer?
As long as we can keep getting funding for it, then it will be a permanent part of our programs.
If you'd like information on attending or sponsoring this program in 2023, go to marinelab.org/Caribbean-teachers.